Okay, so you know how anime's usually all about the big dogs like One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Chainsaw Man? Well, there's this sleeper hit that's low-key blowing up called Dandadan. This manga was created by Yukinobu Tatsu, who used to be an assistant to Chainsaw Man's Tatsuki Fujimoto. This wild supernatural roller coaster is basically a combo of ridiculous humor, epic action, and some surprisingly wholesome character moments. It's like if chaos had a baby with a masterpiece. While it's been kinda flying under the radar compared to the mainstream hits, Dandadan's been slowly pulling in a loyal squad of fans. It's got that insane energy, a unique art style, and a perfect blend of horror, sci-fi, and even some romance. Throw in mind-blowing plot twists and panels that'll have your jaw on the floor, and you've got one of the most innovative animes in years. So why isn't Dandadan getting the recognition it deserves? And what makes it that good? Let's get into why this series is about to be your next obsession. By the way, motivate us to do more content like this by subscribing to our channel. Why Dandadan is anime's next big thing. Anime fans are always hunting for the next big vibe. Dandadan is about to blow up, and it might not be the mainstream's first pick yet, but this series is about to pop off. With its wild mix of supernatural chaos, quirky humor, and some legit heartwarming moments, it's a whole mood. We're talking insane battles, creepy creatures, and character growth that actually makes you care, all while throwing some wild plot twists that'll keep you on your toes. But what really gives Dandadan that edge? It's the tone, fam. It's got this perfect balance of straight-up action and weird humor that's so fresh, it feels like a new trend. You're getting adrenaline-pumping scenes and moments that hit you in the feels without losing any of that fun. If you're wondering about the character dynamics, don't worry. It's top tier. Watching the main crew grow, honestly, it's wholesome and entertaining. Whether you're into the chaotic action or the squad goals, Dandadan's got everything. And even though it's not mainstream just yet, the fanbase is legit. People are vibing with its crazy world-building, unique art style, and those weird supernatural elements that make it stand out in a sea of other anime. If you haven't caught the Dandadan wave yet, now's the time to hop on before it becomes the next big thing. Dandadan is a perfect blend of chaos and charm. Shout out to Yukinobu Tatsu for creating Dandadan. This anime is like the chaotic love child of horror, sci-fi, romance, and comedy. It's wild. The story follows Momo Ayase, this high school girl who's all in on ghosts but totally disses aliens, and Okarun, her nerdy classmate who's obsessed with aliens but thinks ghosts are just vibes. They get into this hilarious back-and-forth challenge to prove who's right, and, plot twist, they both end up face-to-face with the very things they were trash-talking. Cue the weirdness and chaos. But honestly, what makes Dandadan pop is the way it mixes straight-up insane supernatural fights with real character feels. One minute you're watching some insane, visually mind-blowing battle with otherworldly creatures, and the next, you're dying from the awkward cuteness of the main duo just vibing. It's like a roller coaster of emotions and action, which makes it totally stand out in the anime world. Dandadan is a visual spectacle. Dandadan is about to slap in the anime world. The art style is straight up fire, and already has manga fans obsessed. The panels? Literal next-level flex. They're not just telling a story, they're basically breaking the rules of storytelling and giving off major movie vibes. The characters? Super expressive, like they've got their own personalities that pop right off the page. If the anime sticks with this visual swagger, we're in for a wild ride. And it's not just eye candy for no reason. The animation will be banging, with action scenes that go brrr from start to finish. There's so much detail, like we're talking mind-blowing supernatural stuff, creatures that look like they're straight out of a fever dream, and environments that are crafted to perfection. Every frame is gonna have you glued to the screen. The way it mixes insane bursts of color and energy is honestly a work of art. When you throw in the character drama and all the spicy tension, the show is about to be a visual roller coaster. If they pull it off, Dandadan could totally change the anime game. We're talking pushing animation character design, and overall aesthetic to a whole new level. This isn't just about some epic fight scenes. It could be a masterpiece that blends art, storytelling, and animation in a way that no other animes even come close to. Dandadan is a love letter to genre fans. If you're vibing with Jujutsu Kaisen, Mob Psycho 100, or Chainsaw Man, then Dandadan is an absolute chef's kiss, an instant banger. Seriously, it's got that perfect combo of wild action, lovable oddballs, and that unpredictable, chaotic energy that had us all hooked from the jump. But here's the kicker. Dandadan isn't just about the crazy fights and over-the-top battles. It mixes in romance and humor in a way that hits out of nowhere, and you're left thinking, wait, I didn't see that coming, but I'm here for it. Momo and Okarun, their relationship is so much more than just a side plot. It's the beating heart of the entire story. As much as the insane, out-of-this-world adventures keep you on the edge of your seat, the bond between these two gives everything a layer of depth and emotion that catches you off guard. You're not just invested in the action, you're also here for the real moments, the quiet ones that make all the madness feel personal. Why Dandadan deserves more recognition. Okay, so Dandadan is low-key flying under the radar in the manga scene. Like, it's got its loyal fanbase, but it's still kinda vibing in the shadow next to the big anime and manga titans. The storytelling's wild, though, mixing supernatural horror with slapstick comedy, like it's no big deal. It's got that I'm not like other series energy, refusing to be stuck in one box. And honestly, that's what makes it so refreshing. Surely when the rest of the manga finally gets anime adaptation, it will definitely blow up just like its first season. The visuals are gonna be insane, and the characters, you'll see, big time. It's about to break through the noise and get the love it deserves. Imagine all the hype-worthy action scenes, gut-busting laughs, and those plot twists that hit you in the feels when it's animated. The series is about to take over the anime world, no cap. So, whether you're a seasoned anime vet or just starting your binge journey, Dandadan is that rare gem that's gonna hit different. You won't forget it because it's not just another show. It's the next big thing that you need to watch. Before we go, here are my final thoughts on this. While everyone's out here vibing with the same old basic anime and manga, Dandadan is straight up flexing with a whole new level of chaos. Like, this series is not your typical ride. It's serving up a whole buffet of wild supernatural vibes, heart-pounding action, and deep, emotional character arcs that hit harder than expected. We're talking about characters who aren't just your typical cookie-cutter types. They've got depth, and you actually feel for them. For real. And then there's the art. Chef's kiss. The visuals are so on point they practically jump off the page. It's like every panel is an action-packed masterpiece. Honestly, Dandadan is low-key criminally underrated. The kind of hidden gem that deserves a way more clout than it's getting. And with the anime adaptation possibly dropping soon, it's literally just a matter of time before this series goes from cult favorite to full-on mainstream. Whether you're here for the insane action sequences, the quirky humor that'll have you cackling, or the will they won't they romance that'll keep you at the edge of your seat, Dandadan will serve it to you. Don't sleep on this, fam. Hop on the hype train before it's packed, and you're left in the dust, wondering why you didn't jump in sooner.